It's Sunday morning, and I'm going to take you through my weekly money routine step by step. First things first is I need a coffee. Coffee secured, and now I'm going to pull up my personal finance dashboard and my credit card statement, and we're going to start step one, which is tracking my expenses. This is my POV. I'm not going to show my credit card statement for safety, but I always like to split my screen where on the left I have my income and expense log in my PFD, and then on the right, I have my credit card statement. I have three credit cards that I use regularly: my Amex Platinum card, my Bilt card, and then I have an Amex Cashback card that I use for groceries. So when I track my expenses, I like to go through them card by card, and that just helps me stay more organized. When I'm going through the actual tracking process, this is what it looks like. I just select my various expenses, either essential or non essential. I put in the expense amount, and then I'll put in a little note for what that specific expense was. The other thing that I like to do as I'm going through this process is pay off my credit card. So I'll track the expenses and then I'll pay them off. I do it every week or every 2 weeks. And no, it has not impacted my credit score. Now that I've tracked my expenses, the next step is self reflection. So I'm going to pull up my annual spending plan. This is what that currently is looking like. So September is actually a high spend month for me. I'm pretty much on track, and it's because I have 2 trips this month and a wedding. Even though we only have one more week left of the month, this week is actually going to be a pretty expensive one for me because I'm going home. I am going to a hotel for 2 nights in Maine, and I'm also getting my hair cut and colored. All of this was originally factored into my budget for this month, so I'm not stressed about it at all. What I like to do when I'm self reflecting, and this bleeds into the third step, which is making adjustments to my budget, is just take a look if there are any areas where I'm like super over or super under where I can move things around. So, for example, with restaurants going out, I'm way under this month. So, I'm actually going to pull that down to 200 instead of 300, and I'm going to plus up my travel and trips to 1600 instead of 1500. So that's how I'm making adjustments. Is if I'm taking money out of one area, I'm probably putting it into a different area to better reflect how my spending is actually unfolding. And that's the entire routine. I do this every single Sunday. It takes me about 10 minutes. I've been doing it for 6 years, and it has made me feel so much more confident and financially secure and financially aware as I go about my life.